Today's video is about how to achieve this ombre look just using a £7 box dye. I really wanted to go ombre because for a while now I've been changing my hair like from brown to red to blonde. I thought ombre is a really good hair colour just because it's kind of all in one, isn't it? So I decided to get on the ombre bandwagon. I still absolutely love it and I think it's a really nice hair colour that everybody can achieve. For £14 I went and saved a lot of money. I'm really happy with the outcome, and if you like it as well then keep watching and I can show you how to get it. So first of all, the hair that I started off with was this dark brown colour. So ignore all of that, it was like this brown. And I'd say that it's like a sort of medium brown. So I really wanted to kind of make sure that all of my roots were done just because I wanted to make it sure it all looked really fresh and everything. So to get my regrowth done, I've got a bit of a shitty natural hair colour. So my natural hair colour is like a mousy brown, but it's quite a dull colour, so I really needed to kind of brighten it up a bit. And I started off with this L'Oreal Cast Cream Gloss, which is a non-permanent dye, contains no ammonia, and it lasts up to 28 shampoos. So the really good thing is that if I do want to change from ombre, it's going to be quite easy because black and dark hair colours are really difficult to get out. If you are going dark, really consider sort of getting maybe a non-permanent or a semi-permanent colour. So this hair dye, I basically just put this on my roots, and halfway through the development time I kind of combed it through down to the middle of my ears. So yeah, that all turned out fine, and I washed it off and then dried my hair and then began with the ombre. So the ombre that I used was the number 104. The reason that I used this is because apparently it's a more intense result. And I thought because I've had so much like natural build-up of colour over the years, that, you know, on the ends of my own hair, like I really needed something that would definitely lift my colour. So step one is to completely ignore the instructions that they give you, right? And the reason I say this is because if you want ombre is like, it fades, it's a gradual fade into it from one colour to another. And one thing that these guys, L'Oreal, tell you to do is to just separate your hair like this and then apply all of the dye. And the instructions on the leaflet are to give you a sort of fade into like brown to blonde. But the kind of colour that I wanted was like blonde at the bottom, and I really wanted a sort of gradual like medium caramel kind of colour in the middle. And then I really wanted like the dark brown on the top. So to achieve that, if you just take the bottom section of your hair and if you kind of measure about 1.5 inches up, then that's where you want to apply the first bit of the development cream, the developer cream. And you want this section of the hair to actually get ahead of the rest of the hair, so that this is going to be a lot lighter than the rest of your hair. So I've got a video that shows you how I've done that. I let that develop for about 10 minutes. One thing to remember is when you actually put it on your hair, you want to kind of smudge it together like that and kind of blend it in, because you don't want any like block colours or anything like that. You don't want it to look streaky or like clumps of one colour and the other. You want it to gradually fade. That's the whole point of it. So remember that when you put it on, like just give it a bit of a rub like that so that it kind of blends in. And then the second part is, so once you've left it on for about 10 minutes, but again this is going to depend on your natural hair and how long it takes to lift. So now you just need to apply the rest of it to the middle, and I went as far as about up here. I did do like a little streak in the front of my hair, but the rest of it, yeah, I kind of went up to about here, and I did get a few pieces that went a little bit higher, but that was by accident. But it didn't end up looking bad anyway. So yeah, I went to about the bottom of my ear. So yeah, I just kind of went up to about here. So spread the rest of the developer on the rest of your hair. Again, smudge it in like that, and then leave that on for about 30 minutes. And the time's going to depend on like the outcome that you want and what you've had on your hair in the past. So after that, step 3, I washed it all off, and one thing that I noticed was that my hair was feeling really damaged. It felt like straw. It was awful, like especially at the bottom where it had been on a little bit longer. So I would say that if you're going to do it, just be prepared for a little bit of damage. But actually, like when I got in the shower, the one thing that I would recommend is I got in the shower and lathered my hair in like conditioner and Moroccan oil and stuff like that, and then I put it in a wet bun, and I just left it for about an hour, just to kind of give it a bit of condition, and then about an hour later I jumped back in the shower and then washed it all off, and it felt as good as new and it was fine. So that's that really. I'm going to do a video on how I done my hair extensions, because I'm actually wearing some hair extensions now. So my natural hair is this bit here. There's some of my hair within that, but you can see sort of like how light it goes. And then I can show you how to blend in the hair extensions if you're going to be doing ombre on those too. So I've got a DIY hair extension ombre video coming up soon, so you can check that out. My hair actually matches my guitar. We're like twins. So if you like the video so far, then feel free to subscribe and comment if you have any questions. So yeah, have a good weekend and I shall speak to you soon. Neighbours are arguing outside, by the way, like Benefit Street.